So, it's been a while again. I wanted to talk about life a little bit. I always have an issue with talking. I feel like I shouldn't talk about myself so much. But I feel like a lot of the things that I feel like that I'm experiencing, it seems to the collective, the multitude of people also seem to be going through the same thing. And growing up, I always thought that I was the only one going through certain things or feeling certain things. And as I got older, I'm realizing that's not the case. And by other people sharing, I realized how much in common we all are, and how much I felt seen and heard, because I realized I actually wasn't so alone, even though it feels like you're still so alone. But my little boy turned 3, and that fills me with so much joy, but at the same time, so much heartache. As I'm sure many people that are mothers and parents can understand that. Watching your child grow is such a blessing, and such, it just hurts, because time doesn't wait. And I hope that I'm teaching him, like me and my husband, we're teaching him things to help him. And I have so much anxiety, so much stress, and I am doing my best not to put that on my son. And that is so hard when you're triggered so easily at different things, and it feels like I'm supposed to be doing something that I'm not doing, and at the same time I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Like, there's so many conflicts within myself that I'm working through, and I know that I have to work on the stress, because it's hurting my body, and I don't know how. Like, I know how, but I don't know how. And the things are not, I don't want to say they're not working, but it's not so easy for me to flow into. Like meditation, I can do meditation, but and like affirmations and different things like that. Like, I have my affirmations I do in the morning. I state what I'm grateful for. And it's just, it only seems to work for just a little bit, and then something happens, and it's just all of that comes flooding back. Things feel so heavy, and I know with how things are in the world, and I don't like to talk about that kind of stuff, because we all have our different interpretations, and it's just, a lot of that seems to just divide people, and we're all on this beautiful earth together, and we should be working together, not against each other, because we're all here, and we just have to deal with it. But there's so much going on in the world, and all that heaviness, I feel so deeply, and my little boy feels deeply too, and I Corey's just like a mother. My mom worried about me because I was so sensitive to things, and he is sensitive, but at the same time he's bullheaded. He's Taurus, so I think he'll be all right. But all that to say, I know I'm not the only one feeling this way, and it just feels like everything is in this rat race, in this loop. And I used to be so happy about the weekend, and now it's gone. And I know it doesn't help the fact that me and my husband have to be on different schedules now. So we're both, for the most part, spending time with our son separately. And the weekends, like Friday is gone because he gets home late. And I'm knocked out. I try to stay up. I'm out. Like 9 o'clock, you're lucky if I'm up at 9 o'clock. I'm out. Mind you, I get up at 4 o'clock, 4:30 through the weekday. So, I mean, I'm tired. But, so we really have Saturday, because Sundays are cleaning day and meal prep day, and it's just chaotic day. So we really only have Saturday. And by Sunday, I feel so guilty that I didn't spend enough time with my family, and I didn't do enough with my son. And now that, on top of what I'm already feeling, now I have that. And then you try to do things throughout the week, but there's such a short amount of time. It's just this endless loop. And I'm doing my best to manage it, as I'm sure everyone is, but it just feels like it's endless. And what do you do? I'm trying to find the joy in things again. I am finding the joy in things again, even if they seem small. There's nothing wrong with something being small. Things don't always have to be great to be appreciated, and at the same time, define what is great. Define what is small. Like, who determines that? Our perspective and how we're conditioned by the outside world. And I am working on going back within myself and listening to my inside world. And that's one of the hardest things to do, because you realize all the trauma, all the things you built, your personality. What is that based off of? Who are you really underneath all of that? How do you get back to who you are, and the things that make you who you are? Your mask. Is that all just coping mechanisms? Like, if I heal, will I be a totally different person? But regardless, I'm obviously going down that journey. And I hope that whoever's listening, that you continue to go down your journey, because there will be lots of bumps and windy roads and bruises along the way. But there's also the finish line. But thanks for listening, and